We have a false flag alert here, something I think you guys should know about. You guys probably heard yesterday about the Amtrak Cascades passenger train derailment that happened near DuPont, Washington. Alright, currently there's about 3 people, I think 3 deaths. There's over 100 injuries. 100 people were taken to the hospital. But a lot of people are wondering how this train derailment happened. You know, the initial speculation is it was maybe speed. The train was going, I think, about 80 miles per hour. But something I think that needs to be brought to your attention, needs to be brought to everyone's attention, especially when dealing with false flags and trying to understand what a false flag is and understand, you know, is everything a false flag? You know, how often do these things occur? Well, this happened near DuPont, Washington. The same exact time and day in DuPont, Washington, they were actually holding mass casualty drills. There's different agencies involved, different government agencies around DuPont and in DuPont doing these drills, these mass casualty drills. And at the exact time this train derailment occurs. Now, I mean, once again, this could be a coincidence. The fact is, though, that it seems like this is the millionth coincidence for the millionth time. This stuff happens all the time, guys, where we have drills occurring. And not far from these drills do we see a live event occur. Okay, and one could argue, oh, well, you know, it's just coincidence. Which is true. I mean, you could argue that. But the fact is, at this point, you know, how many times does something have to occur at the same time? How ridiculous does the coincidence have to occur before you start looking into things? Alright? I think it needs to be investigated and looked into. The mayor of DuPont, what his political affiliations are, different important individuals within the agencies that were involved, maybe Amtrak themselves. Once again, we'll probably hear that this had something to do with you know, the Amtrak train speeding. My point of this whole entire video is to get you to open your mind a little bit, because false flags are a real thing. I am not a big believer that false flags happen all the time, but I think that false flags, they push agendas. They push certain events to occur. They keep the money flowing. They get the rich richer. The more powerful, more power. And it just, you know, it's a coincidence after coincidence. You have to open your eyes. You see something like this occur, and you gotta go, oh wow, you know, I wonder, you know, this is just so weird. Yeah, this is insane. But you know, 99% of the population will just hear about this train, and if it did not affect them, they'll go, oh wow, what a tragedy, and go on with their life. And that's what they count on. They count on the average American, the average human being around this great globe, to really not give a rat's ass. And 99% of the time, that's what occurs. Especially with something like a train derailment. I mean, people cared about the Las Vegas shooting for at least 2 or 3 days, but we saw how that ended. No questions, no concerns. 99% of the people living in the dark. And that's exactly why false flags work, and that's why they exist. Thanks, guys.